This is part three of the Manager Meets the Monkey summary. So the book started out talking about delegation, and once delegation is reached, staying there is easy compared to getting there. And the purpose of coaching is to get into the position to delegate. Managers must be able to delegate. Without the ability to delegate, you end up taking on so many responsibilities, it becomes overwhelming and you cannot get your own work done. You cannot delegate to people unless the project is right on track and you know the people that you're trusting can actually handle the project. As a team lead at my workplace, I wouldn't tell somebody, hey, I need you to fillet all this chicken, bread it, and make milk wash if they've never worked at the breading table before. They don't have any experience, doesn't make sense for them to do that. Thus, most people do require a period of coaching or training. The best way to explain it is you don't want to basically build up a monkey factory. That same example, if I were to give that person the job of, hey, go do this job, well, they're going to come to me with a lot of monkeys or a lot of problems because they don't know how to do the project I've assigned them because I haven't coached them on how to do it. So in turn, I've made myself a lot of problems. I also don't want to delegate to somebody if I'm not going to give them the sufficient time, information, money, people, assistance, or authority to do the work. If I tell one of my workers, hey, there's people who have grab and goes in the dining room and they haven't bought food, I need you to go tell them to move, but I haven't given them the actual authority to go actually tell them to move, they can't do what I've told them to do. So there's a big transition. You also need to understand how you can organize all these different ways. There is boss imposed, system imposed, and self imposed. So with boss imposed organizational time, it's a bit more different. So obviously it's, hey, the boss says this, we got to get it done. And one of the really good quotes from the book was, if you always agree with your boss, one of you is not necessary. Businesses don't need a copycat employee. They need different ideas. Now, that doesn't mean you need to argue with your boss, but you still can have different employees. The next one, which is system imposed time, is more about like how, okay, hey, this project's due. I need to get it turned in before it's due. That would be a system imposed. Self imposed organizational time is when I look, hey, I've got this project due. I should probably start it early, and I may even turn it in early just to make certain that I have everything together. So, self imposed is being that self starter. Uh, each one does have its place in the workplace, and a boss may use all three different methods, but you have to know when to use each one and which each one is available. You want to make sure that you're not having to fight fires all the time, but preventing those fires. And as a manager, I need to know which monkeys am I willing to take responsibility for, which ones do I need to, versus which ones can I delegate. And that's something I can definitely use in any kind of job I get, even after college. But yes, it was very interesting to read this book, and I very much enjoyed it. Thank you so much, Dr. White.